Hey guys, this is AI, and I'd like to talk to you about where I've been in 2017. But first, I want to say thank you to those of you who have stuck with me, because I know I've not put out a lot of content. And even worse, some of the content that I've put out isn't really the content that some of you subscribed for. And I apologize for that. The truth of the matter is I've had trouble breathing for more than a year, and I didn't know what I was dealing with. I just honestly did not realize how big of an issue I had on my hands. To put it very shortly, I thought I was out of shape. I thought I just needed to exercise. I was getting older. As a matter of fact, I was upset with myself because I was like, how did you get so out of shape that you're having trouble breathing making your YouTube videos? How can you not get through a YouTube video? What's wrong with you? That's what I thought. So I just tried exercising, and it did not get any better. Matter of fact, it got worse. So this is the microphone that I've used in a lot of my videos. It's a Shure SM7B. Now, you guys might be aware that this is the kind of microphone that you need to put your mouth close to, right? We're talking like 2 to 6 inches. I don't know. It depends on who you ask. But you've probably seen this on radio shows, podcasts, and what have you. And people's mouths are always close to it, right? And that's a bad. That was a bad move. I should not have done that. Anyway, you may have seen like podcasts or whatever, and when a guest is on and they're using those microphones, and people are like, "Hey, put your mouth closer to the microphone. Scoot up to the microphone." Well, it's because with that microphone, you're supposed to be close to it. The thing is, when my mouth was close to it, you could hear my breathing. Kind of like you can now, probably a little bit. You can hear me taking the breaths. Now, I had always prided myself on being not really bad about taking the breaths. I'll put it like that. Like, I probably wasn't the world's greatest, but I wasn't bad at it. But it reached a point where I got kind of bad at it. You could hear me taking the breaths. It was very distracting, and I was embarrassed. So I just exercised, and I thought it was going to get better, right? But it didn't. So, long story short, cold and flu season hits, and I get really sick. Now, if you watch my November and December 2016 videos, you'll hear me coughing, and I'll say things like, "Oh, please forgive me, please excuse me, I'm sick, I have a cold, I have a sinus infection, I have bronchitis." This is what the doctors were telling me. No one knew how bad it was, or how bad it was going to be, or how bad it was going to get, and it got bad. It reached, I don't know how much I want to dive into this, if I'm honest. It got bad. I've never in my life needed steroids of any kind or anything like that. And I never would have believed I would either. But it was bad. So, long story short, I couldn't make videos. But when I was sick, it took me 5, 6, 7 weeks to get better after I started getting treated. I was getting nonstop treatments for 5 to 7 weeks. That's almost 2 months of being sick. And then afterwards, it still hurt to breathe. I wasn't coughing anymore, so I thought I was better. But I wasn't. And it hurt to breathe, and I just couldn't make commentary videos anymore, which is a lot of what I've done. Almost everything I've done has been behind the camera. Even when I review products, I've always been behind the camera. You guys have not seen me on camera very much. So please bear with me as I go through this. It's actually kind of difficult to make this video. I just couldn't do it. So I tried to make videos without commentary. And people in the comments would, I don't want to say complain, right? I value your opinions, and I mean that. And if I say that my audience members are complaining, I almost feel like that delegitimizes your opinion. I don't want to do that. So I'll just say this. People in the comments were saying, "Hey, you're not making commentary videos. I subscribed for commentary videos. I'm going to leave your channel. I am unsubscribing." So take that as you will. And I felt bad. So I tried to make commentary videos, and I couldn't. I was having trouble. here's the thing. Some of this is me being is my idiocy, and then some of this is the doctors didn't even realize how bad things were. I kept thinking I was going to get better. And I know I've said that a lot. I'll probably say it more throughout the case of this video because that's the common thread. For more than a year, I kept thinking I'm going to get better. Oh, we're going to get back to this, the whole keeping the mouth close to it thing. Long story short, and again, please bear with me. I know this is a little bit scattershot. So you guys wouldn't hear me taking in my breaths. So obviously, I moved this microphone a good more than a foot away from me. I'll put it like that, more than 12 inches away. And that is not how you're supposed to use that microphone. But that's what I did. I was that embarrassed and that ashamed. And I kept thinking I was going to get better. And I kept thinking I just need to exercise. And I kept thinking like, okay, I got sick. That's legitimate, but I'll recover. And I was having trouble recovering. The whole thing took a long time. So anyway, fast forward to less than 2 months ago. No. It was 2 months or more ago that we started doing the test in earnest. The doctors say, we're going to figure this out. Something is wrong. If you listen to my lungs, it didn't sound. They listen to my lungs. They have a stethoscope and they put it on my chest and they listen and nothing sounded bad. Furthermore, I did not believe I had any respiratory problems. Matter of fact, when this got prescribed to me, I was like, there's a mistake. I'm going to be honest with you, I thought I was just lethargic and I need to exercise more. This is a common theme in my life. I think exercise has been the solution to a lot of problems I've had in my life. Is just exercise. Drink water and exercise. Did not work. So anyway, 2 months ago, I could not make this video. I couldn't sit here. Even 1 month ago, I couldn't. It's been less than 2 months. It's been a little over a month, maybe 5 or 6 weeks that I've been on treatment. And I'm just now barely able to do this. Sit here and talk to you in a voice that you can hear. Now, this is another thing. My friends and family, especially for a lot of 2016, I would say the last 5 months to include while I've been on this stuff, people have had trouble hearing me. And I feel like I've had to yell for them to hear me, right? Like I'll be, trying to think of a decent example. I'm not going to bore you with the exact examples, like pass the salt or excuse me or hey, come here for a minute. Whatever it is, I say something, the other person doesn't hear me. I have to repeat myself. They still don't hear me. So then I have to feel like I'm yelling. And believe it or not, when you have a breathing problem, yelling is tiresome. And so I got to a point where I stopped talking to people. Now, if you watch my videos, I make 40-minute videos very easily. I got to a point where I didn't want to talk to people anymore because it was exhausting to repeat myself. It was exhausting to feel like I was yelling. So point blank, I could not make videos. Now, that's only one piece of the puzzle though. The breathing. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back, or even like the 2x4 that broke the camel's back, right? That was a big deal. But there are other issues. I do have sinus issues. I have allergies. The sinus issues are bad enough. I'm probably going to get surgery done if I'm honest. I'm not trying to get too deep into my healthcare situation with you guys, but there's a method to this. There's a method to this madness. There's a reason why I'm telling you all this. So 2017, not been a good year for me for making videos. In 2015 and 2016, I made 600 plus videos. 2007, not each year, but the 2 years combined, over 600 videos. In 2017, I don't know, maybe a dozen, 2 dozen, I don't know. Not very many videos. And that's disappointing, I think, for more than just me. It's disappointing for me as somebody who feels like they have something to share with the world. I've done product reviews. I've done performance reviews for computer hardware, for video games. Those have been the main things that I've done on this channel, if I'm honest. But I'm someone who wants to share these things, right? Like I have a passion for it. and I've not been able to do it. And here's the thing, despite the fact that I've not posted videos, I've been working towards it all year. All year. You wouldn't know it. Part of it's because I don't do update videos. And let me tell you why I didn't do any update videos. I felt like if I did an update video every week, there would be 16 weeks of, hey, I still can't make videos and I don't know when I can. Hi, I can't make videos, I don't know when I can. Hey guys, just checking in, I can't make videos and I don't know when I can. And it frustrated me, to be honest. Furthermore, sorry, it got allergies. And that, and because of the breathing thing, like, I compensate with my vocal box, and that makes it difficult to talk. That's what I've learned the last year. Instead of speaking from my diaphragm, which if you don't know that technique, it will help you, especially if you want to make videos or podcasts or anything. Speaking from your diaphragm gives your voice more presence, makes it easier for people to hear you. In my case, I got to take in a bigger breath. It's more obvious. We've already discussed the fact that I'm a little bit self-conscious about taking the breaths in the first place. So I find myself compensating with my vocal box. Anyway, I'm kind of struggling to get through this, but I'm going to keep pushing. And that does feed into the theme, because I'm going to ask something of you guys. I'm going to ask you to bear with me in my videos. As I recover, and my doctor says it's going to take me 6 to 12 months to recover fully, I want to make videos anyway. I don't want to wait 6 to 12 months. This year, like I've told you, I've been working all year towards being able to make videos. And I feel like I can make videos, but there's going to be distractions with my breathing. There's going to be distractions with my sinuses. Especially because I plan on doing more on camera stuff. There's always been issues with my sinuses, but I wasn't on camera, so you didn't see me fidgeting and stuff. But I want to make videos. I want to be on camera, and I'm kind of asking you guys to be okay with it, right? I'm asking you to be okay with the fact that my breathing is going to be a little bit distracting. And if I'm ever going to learn how to use my diaphragm again, I'm going to have to take deep breaths. In this video, I have waffled back and forth between, even in the last 15 seconds, I have waffled back and forth between using my diaphragm and using my vocal box. And I want to get back to using my diaphragm, all right? I use my diaphragm since I was a teenager, a young teenager, all the way into my 30s, all right? I'm still in my 30s now. And I want to get back to using my diaphragm. The thing is, we got to be okay with my breathing. And I'm asking you guys to please be okay with it. Also, I want to be on camera. So I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world. I know this. And I do have the sinus problems right now. I'm probably going to get surgery. That's probably going to help out. I'm also, if we're honest, I've needed to follow up with my allergist for a while, or allergy doctor or whatever. I've been needing to do a follow-up. I used to get allergy shots, and I need to go back to that. Will it help? I don't know. I didn't do on-camera stuff back then, so I don't really have a baseline to compare to. We'll find out. Maybe that'll help between the allergy shots and then the if I do the surgery. So I'm asking you guys to be okay with all of this. Me being on camera, the breathing being a distraction, even if I'm not on camera, the breathing is going to be a distraction. I know some of you guys might be like, well, if you have to ask us to be okay, we're not going to respect you. Here's the thing. And I may be wrong for this. I don't know. One of my prime directives, you know, in movies, when a robot has a prime directive, one of which is usually do not harm human beings, things like that. All right. One of my prime directives is respect my audience. Now, I will say this. I want to be on camera. I want to make videos. I'll probably make them anyway. Even if people are not okay with it, I'm probably going to make the videos anyway. I'm just asking people to be okay with it. You know what I mean? Because I understand it's a big ask. It's probably very distracting to see someone scratch their nose and taking the deep breaths. And I squint a lot. because between the allergy issues and the breathing, I get headaches. That was actually one of the biggest things that got me into the doctor. Is I've never had migraines in my life. I've never had breathing problems in my life. I've never had any of this. And I was getting bad headaches. So I've got a headache right now, if I'm honest. And I squint and I scratch my nose and I'm having issues with the breathing. But I want to make videos anyway. And I'm going to make them. And when people in the comments, and I don't blame them, right? There's going to be somebody that's going to watch one of my videos for the first time. And they're going to be like, what is up with this guy? And I'm going to link them to this video. And this video is asking, please be okay with the fact that I'm not presenting as well as we all would hope I would on camera, but please be okay with it. And everyone has the choice to not be okay with it. And I don't blame you. Now, if it helps you, you can do what I do. There's a lot of YouTubers, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but there's a lot of YouTubers where, I'm listening to them on my phone. I'm not even watching the video. I just put it down. Now, there goes a lot of the distractions right there. Problem solved. Or if I'm on a computer, I just go to a different tab and I'm just listening. I'm a big listener. I like to listen to people on YouTube. But there are people who it's very visual for them. They want to watch. And if I'm a distraction, it's going to be a problem. So, like I said, some of you are going to be like, well, I can't respect you if you have to ask. But I can't respect myself if I don't ask. The way I was raised, let me explain something to you guys, all right? Let me give you some insight into how I think, how my mind works, and how I approach things. It is my belief that if you take time out of your day to watch my video or to listen to me, engage with me, share your attention with me, then I need to respect you. Okay? One of the biggest things that I really have a problem with especially when it comes to YouTubers, is when they don't respect their audience. And things are weird. I'm recording this in 2017, and things are very different from when I was young. When I was young, if a YouTuber said some of the things that YouTubers, like, look what YouTubers say to their viewers in the comments, look what they say about their audiences on Twitter. Look at some of the things that YouTubers have said randomly about their audiences on Twitter. They're horrifically disrespectful to their audiences, in my opinion. If they would have tried that back when I was growing up, their channel would die. No one would let them do it. But in 2017 and in 2016, last year, what I've noticed is they get away with it. And if you're a big channel, you got 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. And look, if a YouTuber with a lot of subscribers insults an audience member, somehow that gets thumbs up, and likes. And I don't understand that, because I don't like it when I see a YouTuber disrespect their audience member. I would not be like, oh, that's not how I look at it. So I try to respect you guys 100%. With that said, I do want to make videos. I'm going to make them anyway. I'm going to get made fun of. In my test video, somebody already said that I'm autistic. So yeah, I'll probably get that a lot. I don't want that a lot. So don't make that a thing. I don't want that. I just don't. Anyway, I was just thinking about, like, as I said, I was like, I shouldn't even address it, but whatever. I'm fully aware that am I in focus? I did manual focusing, I promise. And I have focus peaking on. We're going to get to that too. We're using I bought new gear for this. We're going to talk. I did that to make the videos better. Anyway, and we're in manual focus right now because I'm using a Panasonic camera, and Panasonic cameras are pretty good. Autofocus, it would be hunting a lot throughout this video. So we did manual focus. Anyway, I want to respect you guys, but I'm still going to make videos. I want to make videos. For me to make videos, which is what I was getting at, people are going to say some stuff in the comments. Excuse me. I'm already aware of that. All right, so let's wrap this up and let's give you guys a little bit more information on what to expect. I try to do my videos in one take and no editing for fairly good reasons, all right? And just so you know, I'm not lazy or not putting effort into it. As a matter of fact, I got a new G85 Lumix camera, all right? I'm using an Audio Technica microphone right now. It's plugged into the camera. It's a little bit inside baseball, but some of you will care about this. So I'm using the Audio Technica microphone plugged into the camera. If this works out for everybody and you guys want to watch my videos and my videos do well, and doing well means, you know, they get views and they get likes and things like that, then I'm going to buy a really good sound recorder. And I don't mean one of the more entry-level ones. I mean a good one. And I'm going to get a good shotgun microphone, and we're going to improve the sound quality because I am putting effort into it. If I don't edit the video and I don't have graphics all over the screen and all that, and I don't have music playing, that doesn't mean I didn't put effort into the video. A lot of effort goes into the videos I make. So I'm trying to make it so if I don't edit it, at least what I capture in the camera is okay. It's usable. It's not trash. You know, I'm not using my iPhone to record this. No offense to iPhones. Just saying, some people shoot wonderful footage with iPhones, but I'm trying to go the extra mile. I even have lighting in here. I have a lot of lighting going on. You probably can't tell because if you ever make videos, actually, I tell you what, if you're new to videos, you start making videos, this probably doesn't look like there's a lot of lighting, but there is. Go make a video. Matter of fact, here, I'm just going to turn off one of the lights. All right. That's just one light. And then I've got like a bunch of lights around me. Anyway, that fills it in. There's a lot going on. So there's a lot of effort that's getting put into it. And I'm trying. So I know I've talked too much. I get it. This is unscripted. Oh, another thing. Because I'm getting used to breathing with my diaphragm and everything, I took notes, which didn't even use. I have trouble modulating my voice. So sometimes I'm louder than I'm trying to be, or I'm more quiet than I'm trying to be, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Again, I went more than a year without treating a respiratory condition, and now the doctor says I need 6 to 12 more months to build back up. So it's going to be a process for everybody. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Oh, wait a minute. Why I don't edit. I have kids. It's almost 3 a.m. as I record this. And every time I try to edit a video, it doesn't get posted. Because if I have to edit the video, that means, you know, things have to be trimmed out. And then while you're there, you may as well adjust the audio levels and you may as well do this, that, and the other. My videos go to die in the video editor. They don't get done. I have kids. One of my children is special needs. I do plan to have my children in my videos. I plan on putting more of myself in the videos. I mentioned philosophy earlier. When I first started the videos, they were just about the information. Hey guys, this is the frame rate a video game gets. Hey, this is how well a graphics card does. Or this is how well a refrigerator or a vacuum cleaner or whatever it is I'm reviewing, this is how well it does. It was 100% about the information. It was not about me. Well, after you make more than 600 videos, you kind of start thinking like, I don't know, I'd like to address the audience, I don't know, as myself, more personally. That, and I'm going to be honest with you, one of the weird things about my channel is I have more than 1 million views. I don't know how many. I think it was 1.5 million last time I looked. I have more than 4,000 subscribers. But my videos don't get a lot of interaction. Not a lot of comments, not a lot of likes, not a lot of interaction, right? That's what that is. And I don't know, it feels weird to have that many views and no interaction. I'll go to other channels, somebody will have like, they'll have 100 views on a video, and that video will have like 28 likes, which is actually a really good percentage. And I think, I'm being dead honest when I say this, I'm thinking to myself, I would rather have 100 views really like 98 views and 28 likes and like 30 comments, I would rather have that than a few thousand views and 3 comments. I don't know. I just want to get to know you guys. I want to be on the camera. So I'm going to be on camera. And hopefully we're all cool with it. So thanks for watching, guys. I do love you. I do appreciate you. I always say that and I always mean it. I really do. I put so much effort into the videos, even though they're not edited and there's not music and there's not transitions and I don't have drone footage. A ton of effort is actually put into the videos that I try to share with you. And I don't know. I do appreciate you guys. I mean it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we can all, I don't know, make something good out of this. All right? Have a good one. Peace out.